Hello, this is Jason, and my goal with this video is trying to teach you guys basics of HTML, one video and one project. It's gonna be hard, but I think it's plausible. Okay, HTML in itself is not very interesting. It's just text on a website. When I do the next video on CSS, that's when you will see your website come to life. Okay, let's begin. The basic website we're going to create looks like this. And the IDE that we will be using for this tutorial is Notepad++. I'll put in a link in the description so you can go download that if you don't already have. It's one of the easiest to use IDEs in my opinion. First of all, we will start with the basic template that all HTML documents should start with. The first thing we're going to do is start with the opening tag doc type HTML. And this tells the browser that this is an HTML website. After that, we're going to add the header tags, which are not always seen by the user, except the title tag, which goes into the heading tag that we're gonna put later on in this video. Most of the things that you want to do in the background are gonna be put in your header tag. Now we're going to save this project to the desktop as tutorial.html, and you should always save your HTML website with the .html at the end after your project name. Now in the header tags, we're going to add the title tag, which I previously said. It basically shows your heading, like right here. So I'm just gonna show you it. So in the header tags, we're gonna put tutorial page 1. And if we load the page onto our browser, you could see the heading says tutorial page 1. And that's the only thing that I know of that you could physically see that's in the header tag. Now we're going to jump into the body tag, and here we'll start with the title for our website and put some information after that. Now we're going to use header 1, but there are 6 other headers, with H1 being the biggest and H6 being the smallest. And the H1 tag will be putting HTML basics. After that, under that, we're going to create the div tag. The div tag is usually used to separate your code into blocks, and these blocks just make it easier to read or know what section you're fixing up later on when you do revision. Okay, in the div tag, we're gonna put the paragraph tag. It's kind of hard to read, so we're going to add the strong tag, which around our paragraph tag. And as you can see, the words are bolded. There's also a plethora of things you can add around paragraph tag to change the text, such as making it bold, italicized, and stuff like that. Now we're going to put another paragraph, but we're going to create a header tag for this paragraph, and we're going to use the H3 header tag and put syntax inside that one. Now we will be putting the second paragraph under that. After that, we will be adding the footer tag, and here we'll put our links to other pages or other resources that we would like when our user clicks on. It will send them to, let's say, most of the time it's another page in your website, and other times it's another website that's completely different from your own. To put a footer tag, we're going to use in order to make a footer, we're going to use a footer tag, and we create a link and then we're going to create a link in there, and after that we'll create words that the link will wrap around. And the word that we will be using for our link is more information. And we'll link to the most helpful with HTML website that I've ever used, which is h3schools.com. Now when we look back at the live view of the web page and click on the more information word, we are taken to the website. Now I've basically taught you everything you need to know in order to create a basic HTML website. I'm telling you, it's not very fancy, and in order to create a basic HTML website. Now I'll go over how to put in images, image changes, how to put in images, change the background color, and add more pizzazz to your website in our CSS video that's going to be going up very soon. And yeah, make sure to visit the website down below to get more information as you wait until that video comes out. And like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the CSS tutorial.